Stadium made this one.
Welcome back to my channel, all 5 of you. Thank you all for being here. I have decided to make a comeback. I don't know where I left anyways. I don't really have much of a following to warrant concern from anybody, but I've decided to start filming again, to start editing again, and this time around being consistent. Consistency is key, and I need to find a hobby or a new skill that I'm learning and be consistent with it. In this case, filming and editing YouTube videos is a new skill I want to learn, so it's time to be consistent. I'm not going to be doing much during this period, as we're all very much aware we're in the middle of a pandemic. Nothing much is happening around, and quite frankly that's perfect, because I don't really have to do much in order to film content. I can just have an excuse of not doing anything because I'm like, we're in a pandemic. So you might not really see much, but I will still film. I will still edit. So if you want to hear long rambles, random screen video recordings, what are they called, montages of London, I guess, on my walks, then stick around. And if you don't, then fair play to you. Hope you all are taking care of yourself. That's really it. I need to stop talking. As you can tell, I've had little to zero interaction with a human person, and this is why I can't find my words to speak. But I'm hoping that filming will force me to stick to routines, to do the things I need to do. For example, reading, going on walks, exercising, because I'm like, what are my viewers gonna think? That I don't have my shit together? We can't have them think that. So fake it till you make it. It's gonna be my motto. Thank you all for being here, and yeah, it is snowing in London and I'm currently procrastinating from doing work. Also, I really like my jumper. It is from Weekday. It has this little alien. It's a men's. I'm also wearing jeans for the first time in a good couple of weeks. I can't remember the last time I wore jeans, because I'm trying to trick my mind into believing that I'm actually at work. So far my mind is proving to be much more intelligent because it's not being tricked.
Just imagine we woke up in paradise. I don't need magic. Let my thoughts just carry us home, home tonight.
I've had lunch, which was a gluten-free pizza with some seitan things. Ooh. I'm also watching YouTube in the background because it's my lunchtime, but I made myself a nice coffee. Also, can we just take a moment to talk about how fat my face has become, because you can barely see my neck. My neck is unable to hold on to this big blob of mass. What is happening? Anywho, I have a meeting soon and I really wanted to go outside for a walk in the snow for this call, because it's not really that important for me to really have my laptop on me. So that was the plan. That's been cancelled because I've got to do some quick work that my manager requested ASAP Rocky. So I might do that.
Don't let go, don't give it up, just keep holding. Even when you've had enough,
Happy Thursday, you guys. One more day till the end of the week. Hope you're all doing really well. I know you watched this in one loop, so I don't really know why I wish you a happy whatever day it is, and then I think that I don't know, that doesn't really make sense to me, but I do it anyways. Anywho, I'm wearing this funky jumper today from, I think the brand is Kim and Yan or Kim and Tan, I'm not really sure, I can't remember. It's this really random funky jumper from a sustainable brand, which I'm very happy to support, and I thought it might help in perking up my mood today, as I've woken up with a slight quarter life crisis, shall we say. So let me tell you how this all started. By the way, you're propped up on some books, which is really interesting because my setup looks really messy and tragic, and I've got myself my late breakfast / brunch situation happening with eggs and some toast with butter. So if I'm eating in the middle, don't mind me. So let me tell you how my quarter life crisis was instigated. Last night my brother sends me a photo of this girl I used to know, who I knew from staying in a condo in Malaysia. We used to hang out in the evenings near the pool every single day almost. I wasn't particularly close to her, but I knew her well enough. And yeah, so he sends me this photo. It's this Miss India page, and she's just been crowned Miss India, which is a huge deal. It's such a great achievement, because she then represents India in the Miss World contest, and 2 years ago Miss India won the Miss World, and it just opens up a door of opportunities, especially if you want to get into the modeling world or the acting world. It's great. Like, you know, Priyanka Chopra is Miss World, Aishwarya Rai was Miss World, Sushmita Sen was Miss Universe. It's crazy. Like, you have some really incredible people, Lara Dutta, Neha Dubia, Manushi Chiller. Like, all these people have had like a vast range of opportunities become available to them because they have won these contests. Anywho, I digress. Not so much really, but I digress because the topic is regarding this girl I used to know and how she's won Miss India, and I've been stalking her on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. It's just everywhere. She's become an overnight sensation. She is Miss India. She's got articles about her on Times of India, on Indian Newses, and like, it's ridiculously wild how her life has changed overnight. Now I know she's worked hard to get where she is, because I can imagine this being a really strenuous contest, but the grace that she she gives out, what's the word, I can't even speak English, so let alone answer a question for Miss India, is incredible. And she just has had such a glow up. It's unreal to me. And while I'm really happy for her, I know her life is going to change, I'm also mildly questioning where my life is headed. And I wouldn't be so worried about it, about the direction of my life too much, if I knew I was putting in the work to steer it in the direction I want it to go. But I do nothing. I literally stay in my room, in my bed, watch YouTube videos, and add no real value to my life progression, really. I'm just expecting things to happen, but they're not, and obviously I understand why they are not, because I'm not really doing much to enable the change that I want to see. And I sometimes think it's also due to the lack of opportunities available in London. Now I know London is like a metropolitan city, it's like big, buzzing, etc. But I feel like the administrative processes of the most basic things are so strenuous and so long. Like, to volunteer, you have to apply, you have to go for an interview, you have to do training courses, and it's just like a one-off volunteering session. Whereas in India, you could literally just go to any person and be like, hey, can I help out? And it's just such an easy way to give back to the community. And that's just one of the examples of how I found things here are a little bit more tedious to get around to, and it just kind of is really draining. So let alone the rejection process being quite disheartening, I think the process to even get into the whole business is ridiculously tough. I'm not saying India's perfect. It's obviously got its own flaws, and it's not the most non-toxic environment, but it definitely has more opportunities, I believe, or at least it's easier to try and find the opportunities. It might not work in your favor, but at least you have that feeling of, at least I'm trying, you know. But I haven't been, and I've just expected things to change for me, and they haven't. I don't want to be Miss India, by the way. Don't think that that is anywhere where I'm going. I'm not built like Miss India. And that's one of the things, again, right? Like, I have these ambitions, but I'm never consistent with it. I want to become healthy. I feel healthy most days, but then there are some days where I just look like a balloon and I don't really do much. I work out for 2 weeks and then I don't for like the next 3 months, and it's just this lack of consistency that doesn't match with the idea of who I want to be or the vision I have of myself living my best life, not aligning. My memory card ran out, so I'm going to be pretty quick because I've just cleared up some space. What I was trying to say is that it's a bit frustrating, not frustrating, sorry, it's kind of eye-opening in a way, because people around me have obviously managed to turn their lives around in the direction that they wanted to go, and not people that I've never met or, you know, have never heard of. They're people I have interacted with, people I've known, so it's very close to me, and it's happened to them, so I'm sure it can happen to me. It's more the case of how do I now live my life to allow that manifestation to come true, you know. So yeah, I think it's just been a little eye-opening, I guess. And I was speaking to my mom and she was like, if something like that not only makes you happy but makes you feel a little agitated in that what is happening with my life, I think it's a sign from the universe that, you know, you're meant for the things that you're thinking of. You're meant for that kind of direction, and you just need to put yourself out there. You need to do things at least a little bit in your favor, you know, and then expect the results, because there are stories of people who have been walking down the street and have been scouted for films, right? Like, that's happened. And sometimes I'm just like, why can't that happen to me? But I'm sure in the background they were doing other bits and bobs, you know, they were doing things that were enabling these opportunities to align to them. And I just need to put myself more out there, I guess. I just need to do my bit and then expect the universe to help me out along the rest. So it doesn't have to be directly related to what I want to do, I guess, but at least start somewhere. So I said this at the start of the video, and I think it's become even more apparent that I need to be more consistent in the things I take up. And because I've taken up YouTube, I am going to be more consistent. I think I'm going to make myself a pledge to put a video out every single week, regardless of how shockingly bad I think it is, or even if I've not filmed, it is part of my routine. I want to see how that pans out, because there must be something good that comes out of this. You know, if I don't get following, then that is what it is. But I can't not try, you know. I can't not try and then expect results. So that was my little monologue, I guess, my little thought train.
Even when you've had enough, I will be your light. When you're low, I'll lead you home.
Hello, happy Saturday. As evident from the past couple of clips you might have seen, I didn't manage to film a whole lot yesterday, simply because I forgot that I was vlogging this week. And then when I remembered, I was like, oh, what do I even film, really? I saw Sasha and Aditya yesterday. They live on their own and they're in my like bubble. They're the only people I've been really seeing, apart from my housemates, all of whom are pretty comfortable with this arrangement. Yeah, pretty chilled from that regard. So we've not been actually going out and doing anything. We've just been seeing each other. Anyways, put some earrings on. I don't know, I feel like I look like Salman Khan. So I might remove them. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Anyways, who cares? No one's really seeing me today. What was I saying? Yesterday what we did was Saisha made some dal. So we had some dal rice, and then we watched Superbad. I have not watched Superbad ever before. I know I'm like 15 minutes late to the whole thing.
but growing up I just never was. I still am not really. I don't really like a whole lot of vulgar comedy, or I don't know, I'm not that that's not really my genre that I seem to enjoy. But I actually really enjoyed the film yesterday, simply because the guy who played Fogel really carried the film for me. Like, his acting was impeccable to the point where I was like, is he just playing himself? And yeah, so because of him I really enjoyed the film, so that was good. It's kind of, I think, in the same kind of league, I'm told, as American Pie, which again I haven't watched because I knew it was a huge deal growing up and everyone was like, oh my god, a film with nudity, and I was just like, this is so lame. Like, why is everybody excited about nudity in a film? Like, who cares? So I didn't really care enough about it, so I didn't watch it, and I missed out on a whole genre of films such. But yeah, it was really nice to try something new and watch it. Today I woke up pretty late and I made myself some oat pancakes. I might have shared the recipe, I'm not 100%, but if I haven't then I'll share it. It's so simple and it was so good. It's the first time I made this recipe. I found it on TikTok. So my memory card died, ran out of space, so I just switched it. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the pancake recipe was so yum. I know it looked in the end a little too like liquidy because the fruit situation thing, I might have added a little bit too much water, but it still tasted so yum, and it like was the perfect amount of moisture with the dry pancakes. It was so good. So I really recommend it. It's around lunchtime now. It's like 2 o'clock because I had a late breakfast obviously, and I'm kind of peckish, kind of hungry, but I really don't want to cook. Neither am I sure of what I'm feeling to eat, so I'm just not eating at the moment. I've just made myself some chamomile tea. Now, I don't really drink chamomile tea, but I have made myself a cup because why not? This is Saturday. I hope I don't fall asleep. I'm gonna take some, I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna take some vitamins, vitamin E, zinc, and iron to start with. My skin is kind of healing, I guess, but I put a lot of makeup on today because I just needed some sort of motivation to get out of bed and do some work. I don't know, I've been in a bit of a funk for the past couple of days, just kind of feeling unsure of the direction my life is headed in, and how I can go back and take charge, etc. And, you know, typical border life crisis situations, but I think it's very warranted. And obviously if I want to change something in my life, I need to kind of at least take the first couple of steps. So here's me doing that. I'm going to try vlogging. I don't really know what my genre is, like what kind of vlogs I want to make, because I don't think I have enough. I mean, not I don't think. I don't have a following A to begin with for people to actually care about my life that is this mundane. B, I don't really know, as much as I enjoy watching this, I don't know if this is the truest representation of my personality either. So we will play around with different things and kind of figure out what the genre of my videos are going to be, and learn along the way, I guess. Oh, now my battery's flashing. Brilliant. Anywho, what was I going to say? I'm on my desk. I need to edit my CV today, so I'm literally going to do some work, and then I'm going to charge my battery while I kind of do some work, and then probably talk you through about some films I watched or movies I think. Some films I watched, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, my battery's flashing and it's really irritating me. Oh, why? See, I clearly didn't think this through. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some work and call you. How do people do this? What? How does Trisha Paytas do this? Like, that's my question, really. Like, she is an enigma I really want to solve. Like, someone needs to write a dissertation on her. She really has finessed life with the chaos that she constantly creates. It's amazing. And here I can't form a sentence, a regular sentence. I just told the vlog I'll call you back. Okay, anywho, I'm going to charge my battery, not my battery, my camera's battery, and speak to you in a minute. I ordered a bowl. I got a burrito wrap. Not ideal because I don't really like burrito wraps as much. I'm not a big fan of having too much gluten, and this is just not ideal. Luckily I'm not intolerant or allergic to it, so that's good. So I can consume. They have refunded it to me, but look at how ginormous this is. Just wanted to show you. But this is my lunch. So cheers.
When you've had enough,
Hello, a couple of hours have passed and I am still in the same spot. It is not a true reflection of what's happened in the past couple of hours. I haven't been working. I took a nap for a half hour. I made myself another cup of coffee. I spoke to my mom. I speak to her a couple of times a day, but I spoke to her pre-nap, which was really nice. Very grounding, and it just kind of gave me some ideas on what I need to do to kind of, I guess, not sort my life out, but feel a bit more fulfilled in my life. So we'll take those advices. That's not correct English. Maybe I should start with that. Work on my English. We'll take her advice and work on myself. I am turning on my laptop again because I'm feeling rejuvenated to edit my CV, which I know I've been talking about for a while. Oh, bright light. Which I know I've been talking about for a couple. I just don't like this. Let's just kind of hold on. Let's just wait for this to dim out. This lighting is shocking. Maybe if I turn on this one. It's very bright. Is that too bright? I'll just go with it. It's fine. It is what it is. So I need to work on my CV, which I haven't finished yet, which is one of the many reasons as to why I feel a bit irritated with myself. I think my efficiency in the past couple of years has severely dropped from where I used to be at uni and at school and in college to now. Not so much that I was always working and always a job, but when I did want to work, I got it done. And now I'm just in a place where even if I want to do it, my efficiency is so low that it just takes me hours and I get distracted. I go on my phone. I like mentally I'm not there. Like I'm just all over the place. So that is step one to fixing myself, fixing my life, figuring out how to get back to my decent level of efficiency, let alone improving it from where it used to be at some point. So I have other things planned and I might talk you through what I plan to do in the future, but firstly I'm going to edit the CV. I also got myself a HDMI cable that connects to my MacBook, which I think will help me edit because I can just use my monitor and it might make things a little easier. Got it from Amazon. Jeff Bezos. I mean, he's not the CEO, but still the founder and the owner of the company, which I continue to support him. Not my best behavior, but it just is so easy. Like every time I have to buy anything like a USB, or if I have to buy, the other week I bought myself a milk frother. Just easy and cheap. No, that's a lie. I do also buy books from him. Damn. But I don't buy clothes from him. Yes. I don't know why that makes me feel a little bit better. But apparently Amazon fashion is where things are at right now. Especially if you go on like TikTok, everyone's wearing Amazon leggings and I'm just like, oh, don't do this to me. As much as I support him in the fact that he's a billionaire and he's self-made, I think that's a great journey. The fact that he really truly underpays his workers, shocking behavior. Don't really appreciate that, so I really need to stop purchasing. But like, where do I go? If I have to buy a USB, I don't want to go to Curry's. It's just so long. Okay, maybe it's not that long. I will try to improve. Anyways, enough of yabbling. I basically need to do this really rapidly because I plan to, it's 5:30 right now, plan to finish this by like maybe 6:37 and go down to the lounge, and Matt and myself are probably gonna order some takeaway, have some wine, watch some films, really just enjoy our Saturday. I don't know if I'll film again. Maybe I'll do a snippet of what we're watching. I don't know how rambling and long this vlog is, and I don't think people care about what I have to say for such an extended period of time. So I will probably end this vlog here. I know there was a part of the vlog where I was like, I'll talk about the books I've read and the movies I've watched. I might make another vlog on that, specific to that sort of piece of information. I feel like this has been a very rambling vlog, and I'm going to be very surprised if more than 5 people watch it, but it is a start at trying to get back into vlogging, so bear with me. I'll try to make more interesting content. I need to figure out my genre, I need to figure out what works and what doesn't work, what my editing style is going to be like. So I'm going to just try to put out videos and see, you know, how things go for me. But that is it, you guys. It is Saturday today. I'll start filming again for tomorrow's or next week's vlog tomorrow, and hope you all have had a lovely week and are taking good care of yourself, and yeah, doing things that are making you feel better about your life and your future, while staying very present and enjoying the moment. So yeah, I will speak to you soon. Hope you're all doing really well. I already said that, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.